Hi, I'm Carolyn Gomes, and this is my presentation for CSC101 on privacy and security concerns on the Internet. In this presentation, I'm going to be talking about privacy and security, geolocation, cookies, browsing history, proxy servers, and Tor. What are privacy and security settings? Well, in my opinion, privacy and security on computers is feeling safe while browsing the Internet. Individuals should be able to go on any website or search for anything they desire without the worry that someone will be able to track their every move via the Internet. According to dictionary.com, privacy is the state or condition of being free from being disturbed or observed. Security is the state of being free from danger or threat. Individuals should not have to worry about their safety when using the Internet. Hackers hold a huge security threat on the Internet and make some individuals hesitant when being on the web. Geolocation is when IP geolocation uses databases that map Internet IP addresses to geographic location. When I did a computer networking assignment, we had to trace the geolocation of an email. In doing this, it did not just give us the town and state, it also gave us the exact longitude and latitude coordinates. The positives of geolocation is that it offers social and economic benefit. For example, when using the application Instagram, when you take a picture, you may pick a location that is tracked on your phone so that all of your followers can see where you are or where the picture was taken. Another example is when your card is stolen. You may track where the card was used in order to see who stole it. If the card stealer orders something online, you may be able to track their exact geolocation from the website used. However, the negatives of geolocation is privacy and security concerns. For example, on Facebook, when you upload a picture or update a status, it automatically says your location. This can cause many problems. In the past, burglars have tracked homeowners' geolocations and found the perfect time to break into their homes based on their Facebook updates and locations. Others have the ability to track current and past locations if they really try. In the United States, 28% of adults use location-based apps, and this number is only growing. When making a web page, the maker may put the code below to track the location of those who visit their page. Here is a pie chart about users with applications who use geolocation. There's about 28.5% who use geolocation and 71.5% who do not use geolocation. However, the geolocation number is definitely going up. Cookies are messages sent from the web servers from your computer when you visit websites. The website sends information to the browser to create a text file. Every time an individual goes to the same website, the browser retrieves the information and sends it to the server. An example of cookies is when on Facebook, the ads on the side are usually websites that you have looked at using your computer. They can tell what website you look at, what you do on those websites, and then show the ads that are more desirable to you. Cookies may be used to track the user's every move on the Internet. Privacy and security concerns are there as soon as someone tries to keep records or use tracking devices through cookies. Most marketing companies who use cookies often track what you do not only on their sites but as others as well. Although this is just a marketing technique, if cookies get into the wrong person's hands, things may go bad. The majority of websites do not ask permission to collect cookies. In fact, only 39.5% of websites give viewers the choice to opt out of their personal information being taken. Users who are unaware of cookies and what they are may not know that someone is able to track their every move over the Internet. There is an unspoken agreement about privacy and security over the Internet. There are laws set in place to protect consumers from any harm over the Internet. Both Internet Explorer and Netscape Navigator web browsers have settings to control what cookies you accept and when you want to accept them. They also both have preferences so that you can set and be alerted before you accept a cookie. Here's a website from Wright State University about cookies. This is where I learned all of my information about cookies. They show you what cookies are, how they are used, privacy issues with cookies, your options for dealing with cookies, and everything you need to know about them. I found this website very important and useful because it gave me everything I needed to know about privacy and security relating to cookies. Browsing history is something most computer users are very familiar with on the internet. Whenever you need to search for something, it is as easy as typing in a few words and clicking a link. Most people do not know that search engines like Google do not delete history on searches and where the search brings you unless you specifically take the time to set it. Search engines do not directly inform that the history is still there unless it's deleted by the users. On the right is an example of how to shut off your history being recorded on the search engine Google. A proxy server is a system that mediates between an endpoint and another server for when a device needs service. It is associated with a gateway server that separates the network from external networks like the internet and firewall that protects the network from any outside invasions. Proxy servers are used to facilitate security, administrative control, and to enable privacy within a network. There may be many privacy concerns when it comes to proxy servers. If a hacker hacks into an IP address, they are immediately able to access all of your activity on the internet. A proxy server was one called the DNS charger, which sent trustful users unwanted ads and malicious internet programs. The diagram below shows how the proxy server is the mediator between your computer and your destination on your computer. The Tor browser is a free software designed so that not only users' activities cannot be seen, but their location as well. It was made to protect users' privacy while using the internet. Tor is used for a majority of online banks so they can protect their customers' personal information in the banking system. Tor was originally used and made for the Navy for primary purpose of protecting government communications. Tor works by distributing your transactions over several places on the internet, so no single point can be linked to your destination. The diagram shows how Tor connects several times in a circuit to protect the client. Tor is not completely anonymous. The traffic from Tor must eventually emerge from the network. Although it goes through many circuits, at some point it has to connect to another internet software. If someone wanted to track the first of the circuit, they might be able to track it. As you are leaving Tor doesn't mean it is still anonymous. Now I'm going to show you a video that I made about my friend's thoughts on privacy and security settings. Here is my webpage where I show my opinions on what privacy and security settings are. Here are some pictures that relate to privacy and security settings. You can also see I have links to my research page, my contact page, and my reference page. These are also helpful links that describe things about help with security and privacy settings, why you need them, and what cookies are. Here is my Khan Academy project. When I move them to the left, privacy and security settings pops right up. Here's my contact button. Now I'm going to show you how I get to my research page. This is all of my research that I did on privacy and security. I've learned so much. Here's pictures and examples. Here's my contact page, where I have my video that we made, my email address, phone number, mailing address, things about me, my picture. Can get back to the home page, and here is my reference page. These are all of the sources I use to find all of my information about privacy and security settings. My topic of privacy and security settings relates to the computer networking assignment, where we learned how to track an email. We pinpoint geolocation of a website and learn the truths behind privacy and security settings. When tracking the email, I found the exact longitude and latitude of where the email came from, and the town and state. In conclusion, privacy and security settings are very important and useful to know about when being on the internet. Many people do not know their privacy rights are being abused on the internet, and privacy and security are a necessity on the internet. Without these settings, we would feel unsafe and nervous about surfing the internet. Thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you learned something about privacy and security.